Hey, what's up everyone? PersNikity here. Welcome back to the Uncharted crushing, or Lost Legacy crushing difficulty walkthrough. We're moving on to Chapter 8, Partners. This is the second to last level of the game. And it's pretty hard, I'm not going to lie. There's two firefights in particular that are going to be pretty challenging. The first one is, I'd say, medium difficulty. The second one is hard difficulty. But luckily that's what your old pal Nick is here for, to show you the strategies that will help you get through those fights relatively easily. And I gotta say, I'm pretty proud of the strategies because after I finished recording this gameplay, I searched on YouTube. I searched, Lost Legacy Crushing Difficulty Chapter 8 walkthrough, and I couldn't find anything. So as far as I know, no one has recorded a walkthrough for this level yet on Crushing. So I hope this, what that tells me is that there could be a potential, a large amount of gamers out there that are having troubles with this. So my hope is that this video does in fact help you out. That's why I'm making the walkthrough. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy my videos, my commentary, my walkthrough, my strategies. And all I ask, if you do enjoy it, or if the strategies do help you out, you don't necessarily have to subscribe. Don't get me wrong, I love new subscribers, and I invite you to check out my channel to see if subscribing is something you're interested in doing. But really, if you just want to give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment telling me what you think about the game, or if the strategy helped you or not. Really, my favorite part of having a YouTube channel is interacting with you guys. So like I said, if you want to subscribe, I'm not gonna forbid it, but I'll leave that decision up to you. And my goal here is to simply show you the strategies you need to get through this level. Now, the level will start off like a lot of the levels in this game have, and that's going to be with some good old-fashioned climbing. Now we are actually going to be teamed up with Sam Drake. So I kind of talked about this in the last video. I'm really happy they included Sam in this game. And here's the thing. When it comes to this game, I think there's two schools of thought. Half of the people playing this game are going to say, oh, this game is fantastic. It looks like Uncharted does not need a Nathan Drake. This game is kind of a big leap. This is the first game in the franchise that does not feature Nathan Drake. I think Chloe mentioned him twice back in Chapter 4, and that's it. So, the thing is, Nathan, in my mind, Nathan Drake is Uncharted. He is the face of the franchise, and so I was very skeptical about this game. I really like Chloe's character. I don't much care for Nadine. I'm pretty neutral about her.
That was close.
But I was very skeptical. I didn't think this game could hold its own without Nathan Drake. And so like I was saying, there's probably two opinions. One is that opinion, that the game cannot be a good Uncharted game without Drake in it. And then the second opinion is, obviously, that it can be a good game. And so when I first started playing, I was skeptical. I didn't think it was going to be... I was sure it was going to be a good game, because I trust Naughty Dog to, put forward good content. So I thought it'd be a good game. I just didn't think it would be a good Uncharted game, because of the lack of Nathan Drake. And as I was playing, those thoughts changed. I realized that this was, in fact, a very good game, and it was a good addition to the Uncharted franchise. But I view Sam Drake as just the, icing on the cake, or the cherry on the sundae, or whatever other fancy topping you'd like on a dessert that's already good, but could be better. Because Sam Drake is a great character. In Uncharted 4, he was a fantastic addition. I did have some problems with him in Uncharted 4, but to see him now in Lost Legacy, I'm really glad, because it's good to have a Drake brother in the game. So, could the game have done well without Sam Drake? Sure, I think so. But the game is just that much better with the addition of his character. And so, in terms of the firefights that you're going to come to in this game, the second fight is the hardest one. So the second fight is going to be the one with the helicopter trailing you the entire time. And it's very similar to the fight we had in Chapter 6 against the APC. I'm actually going to use a very similar strategy. So my strategy is going to be to basically jump in and out of stealth mode. So if you watched my Chapter 6 video against the APC, basically my strategy was be in stealth, pop out, kill two guys, and then get back into stealth mode That way the enemies lose interest, then kill 2 guys, get back in stealth mode, kill 2 guys, get back in stealth mode, rinse and repeat until you've cleared the area of all humans, and then you can focus on the APC. The strategy is going to be the same, but real quick, you're going to swing into here, you're going to get a cutscene, and then we're going to engage in our first firefight of the level.
What is this place?
Light? Sure.
All right, well, there's only a few, and we can probably...
What?
That some guy doesn't do things halfway.
It's going to be quite a show.
Son of a bitch.
Shoreline? What the hell are they doing there? We got rid of all these...
Hey, sir.
Saying...
Hey. You cool?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Because I need you to be cool.
I'm cool.
All right, ladies, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take the guy on the right. You two go ahead and just...
Alright, so check it out. Here's what you're going to do to survive the first fight in the level. First, you're going to take cover. This guy with the shotgun is going to start approaching you. Let him get as close as he can, and then go ahead and just take him out with combat. Steal his gun, and then instantly take cover once more to regenerate some health. Now, once you get a clearing, you're going to sneak behind these crates over here. Sneak around the edge, and you can pick up a Raffica right here. So now we have a shotgun and a Raffica. Hide behind these crates using alternative cover, and then pop yourself a quick couple headshots. So there's one. I think the second guy is going to pop up any second, and I'll go ahead and finish him off. Now, there's a very important thing you want to do here. There's about 4 or 5 enemies around. You're going to want to intentionally leave one of them alive. And I know that sounds kind of weird. Why would I want to leave enemies alive? Why would I want people shooting at me? But that is because once you kill everyone, there's going to be reinforcements. But you're going to see that I can actually force spawn the reinforcements by leaving this guy alive. So you see this guy right here. I'm going to forget about him. I'm going to run over here and pick up these grenades. And I'm just going to leave that guy alive. Because now what I can do is I can force spawn the respawns wherever I want. So check this out. I'm going to prep my 2 grenades. I'm going to sneak up this hill on the left side. So you see this guy back here. He's still trying to shoot at me. As soon as I get a clearing, I'm going to creep my way up this hill. I'm going to get a grenade primed, and then watch this. As soon as I get up here, she's going to say reinforcements. I'm going to throw the grenade, and then I'm going to throw the second one for good measure, and then I'll do a lot of damage. I probably killed 1 or 2 small guys, and I was able to do a lot of damage to the heavy right there. So that's a really effective strategy. Now these guys here, these are the guys that will rush you. It's okay if they rush you, but try to get them to rush you when you're behind something. So you notice right here, I'm kind of in a little tunnel. And now you're just going to go to work killing all the rest of the guys. Now, don't get me wrong. That in no way is a foolproof strategy. It's still hard. You're still going to have your work cut out for you. But by using those grenades at the very beginning, it does kind of help you take care of that heavy. Then a second heavy is going to spawn, so make sure you kill him. And now you're just going to want to run around scavenging for ammo. Be careful of the guys that will rush you. So you're going to see right here, I'm going to kill these 2 guys first. And in this case, in this desperate situation, just pick up any gun you can. I don't care if it's a shotgun, a Raffica, pick up any gun you can because you're probably going to be running pretty low on ammo. You see right here, I didn't have any weapons I could use to kill this guy. Then this guy surprised me. And then you're going to see there's a rusher that ends up getting really close to me before I could take him down. Luckily, he wasn't able to kill me, but still he got much closer than I like. But notice also that so here he goes. He's rushing me. I'm going to go ahead and counter his attacks. I'm trying to get Nadine to help me because if Nadine and I punch him at the same time, he'll go down. But Nadine was just being kind of annoying, and she was running around doing her own thing. So you see this guy, he kept grabbing me. Right here, I was button mashing, and I panicked, and I hit the PlayStation button. So that was kind of embarrassing. But I didn't want to make a cut in the video because I didn't want you guys to think I was like doing some editing trickery, so I just left it in there. But yeah, sometimes when I panic on those button mashes, I accidentally press the wrong button, and that's the perfect example. So a little embarrassing, but it happens to the best of us, I think. But there you go. So don't get me wrong, that fight is hard, but I think if you follow that strategy, you'll have a much easier time with it. You're still going to have to kind of adapt on the fly. You're going to have to pick up weapons that you weren't planning on picking up. You're going to have to constantly be turning around to make sure no enemies are sneaking up on you. It's a tough fight, but I think that strategy will help a lot of you out. And also that location. The location that I was standing for that fight was a really good one because it's a pretty isolated tunnel. the enemies can only sneak up on you from the left or right. They can't sneak up from behind you. They can't sneak in front of you. So overall, I think the tunnel's a really good spot to hide anyway. But yeah, so, you know, that so honestly, if I had to rank the strategies that I used in this level, I'd say that strategy is not as good as the strategy I use for the helicopter fight. And in my opinion, the helicopter fight's going to be the one that gives most people a hard time. So I'm okay with that. And the strategy I showed you just now, like I said, it's not bulletproof, but I think it's okay. I think it's pretty good, and I think it will get the job done. If it works for me, I have no doubt in the world that you guys can get it to work for you. So go ahead and try your best, and like I said, I really hope that's able to help you. Remember to just leave one enemy alive in the initial wave so that you can force spawn the reinforcements, and then you can prime those grenades and hopefully get a kill or two right off the bat. Make your life a lot easier down the road. Alright, and so now you're gonna once again have some annoyances in your way. Everything always happens to Chloe or Drake. You'll notice none of this crap ever happens to Sam or Nadine. It always only happens to the playable character. But anyway, so now you're going to continue along the path. And we're going to have we're going to have a couple obstacles to get by until the helicopter fight. So I think this video is about 30 minutes long. I can't remember, and I can't see it on my screen right now. But the helicopter fight, so believe it or not, my strategy, it's a good one, but it's a very slow one, and you'll see what I mean by that once we get there. But the actual gameplay took me about 20 to 30 minutes, and I ended up speeding the video up. So I cut out that fight, and I sped the video up 5 times as fast. Because you're going to see, with the strategy, it's just a very slow strategy. You have to be very patient. So if you're a very aggressive player, it might not be the strategy for you. But I mean, when I play, I typically try to be aggressive in Uncharted, but this fight is just really hard, and I felt like I needed to come up with some sort of defensive strategy, and that's exactly what I did. Alright, so anyway, go ahead and, Nadine and Sam are going to hold on to the beam, allowing you to climb up, so go ahead and do just that.
Well, it looks sturdy enough.
Thanks, Sam.
Well done.
So Sam and Nadine have some really funny back and forths. Yeah, if you're playing this game for yourself, you'll notice they have some pretty good dialogue between them. It's really entertaining. Anyway, go ahead and push this cart down to the end of the track. It's kind of annoying, the fact that the cart moves so slowly. Like, it's these little things that always piss me off in Uncharted. I just want to get through the game. I don't know how I would word that. It's not that I just want to be done with the game, but those little things that really don't serve a purpose, like that cart did not need to be that heavy. And then right here, like this lever is stuck, so I have to wait for Nadine to come over, and then I have to button mash to turn it. Like all these little things are just unnecessary. Like, just let me push the lever. That could have been done in 3 seconds, and instead it ended up taking 15 seconds. Which I know sounds like a very unnecessary complaint, but that time adds up because there's a lot of those little things throughout the games, and I'm not just talking this game, I'm talking pretty much every Uncharted game. Alright, anyway, so now that you switched the tracks, you can go ahead and push the cart back down the track, and it'll crash into the wall here.
Everyone all right?
Go ahead and climb through the hole. And what's going to happen here, again, this is kind of a little character development section. You're going to approach this ladder, and you're going to boost Sam up.
Sam, bet you're
And then while he's up there searching for a way to help you, you're just going to have a little brief conversation with Chloe. Or not with Chloe, with Nadine. If you were talking with Chloe, you'd be talking to yourself. So I don't think she's gone mad or anything. Alright, so here's that little conversation.
Any spare ladders up there by any chance, Sam?
I will look around.
Been a crazy couple of days, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, can't say I was expecting Sam Direct to come back into my life.
You know, I wasn't sure if I could trust you either. Had to test you a little bit.
That include making me wait 2 hours in a war zone for you? Certainly tested my patience.
See, in that instance, I was just straight up late. There was this little girl in the market who sold me a scarf. She wouldn't take no for an answer.
Likely story.
Hey, you two head back to the tracks. I found something here that'll work.
Yep, coming. Okay, Sam. What you got?
All right, there you go. So once Sam tells you to go back to this area,
Here, I'll push it down.
you're gonna have to do this again. It's very repetitive. You're gonna have to push the cart once again to the other end of the track, switch the thing with the lever, and then you're gonna have to once again push it all the way back to the other end of the track. So hopefully my point now is making sense that these little annoyances really do add up. But anyway, luckily Nadine's nice enough to help us out, while Sam's just up there running his mouth the entire time. Good old Sam Drake. And now, luckily, somehow Chloe's able to turn that one by herself, so I don't know why we needed help earlier. Anyway, now that you've switched the tracks, go ahead and push the cart one last time back down to this end as far as it'll go, and you can see Sam up there with a crate ready to go. And we're getting really close to the helicopter fight.
You got it.
And then after the helicopter fight, that's going to be the end of the level. And the level's actually going to end with like a 4-minute cutscene or something like that, maybe 5 minutes. So go ahead and hop up. You'll have to get in the right position, but then eventually Sam will pull you up.
Your turn,
And then
Miss
he'll do the same with Nadine. So go ahead and once again get on to the path.
In that case, call me a man.
Climb up this structure here.
I can't do
Alright, now we're going to have to do one more rope swing.
Nearly there.
And then once we get into this next building, there's going to be a brief cutscene. I think it's like 1 or 2 minutes long. And then that will transition us directly into the helicopter fight, which is probably the hardest fight in the game. So go ahead and get inside, watch the cutscene, and then I'm going to show you the strategy that'll help you get through it.
that. Here, I got your rope.
Thanks.
Well, this just keeps getting better and better. Between Asav's man and Shoreline, there must be at least a couple dozen guys in there.
Hang on. What's in that crate?
Guns, ammo, maybe?
Maybe.
I thought Shoreline didn't do arms, did
We... They didn't.
Never mind the crate. Where's the tusk?
Well, there's a Sav with... Orca.
Who?
My former lieutenant.
I remember this guy. You know where he is, in all of his mullet glory. Right? She gets it.
Okay, well the deal's done. Your boy Orca has the tusk.
Let's go relieve him of it.
Hey, whoa, wait. What about a plan, guys? Like I said, there's over a couple dozen guys in there.
Relax. You'll live longer.
I am so proud.
What just happened?
Alright, so here we go. This is the helicopter fight. What you're going to want to do, first kill that guy with stealth. Then make your way over here. And what we're trying to do now is we're just trying to take out a couple guys with stealth before we, go in guns blazing. So there's going to be this big guy here. You can actually stand about halfway up the staircase and then kill him with an instant kill from the air. So go ahead and do that. That's 2 guys down. Now you're going to want to kill this guy especially because he's holding a Desert 5 and that's the weapon you're going to want to pick up. So again, you'll notice this is sped up because this whole fight took me about 20 to 25 minutes, so I wanted to speed up the clip a bit. Now that I have the Desert 5, I'm ready to get going. So I'm going to go ahead and kill these 2 guys. Then I'm going to jump into the water, and I'm going to duck into this train car here. Now I'm going to swim over to this train car, and what will happen is when I do that, if I swim there underwater, they'll lose sight of me, and now I'm able to enter stealth mode once again. So now I'm going to exit that train car, I'm going to hang from this little area here, and I'm going to plan out my next couple of kills. And that's basically the strategy you're going to use this entire fight. So like I said, it takes really long, but it gets the job done. You're going to kill a couple people, get in the water, re-enter stealth mode, and then kill a couple more people. So there's 1 guy dead. There's 2 guys dead. I wasted a couple shots there. And then I think I killed... Nope. Okay, so 2 guys. 2 guys dead. Then I'm going to duck back in the water, hide in the train car. They won't lose you yet. What you're going to have to do to lose them, usually, is you're going to have to swim to the other car. So I'm going to swim to this car now. And now I can re-enter stealth mode. And you'll always know that Chloe is able to re-enter stealth mode if she's crouching in the tall grass. If she's not crouching, that means you are not in stealth mode, so you got to be careful. Now I'm going to kill this guy. Once again, duck back into the grass. Now there is one guy you really want to make sure you kill here, and that is the RPG enemy, because we are going to be using his weapon later on. So make sure you remember where it is you kill him. But anyway, now once again, I'm going to hang up here, and now I'm going to make the big guy my target. So I'm going to hide in the tall grass here. You're going to see a big guy and a little guy. They'll converge on the path, and I'm going to throw a grenade at them. So again, you might want to just be patient. That's why I'm speeding up this video, because you might be sitting there for a long time. But I'm going to throw a grenade, kill 2 guys, including 1 heavy. Now I'm going to, once again, duck back into the water, swim to the other car, and then if you do that successfully, they should lose you, and you'll re-enter stealth mode. It's a beautiful strategy. It's a beautiful technique. Now I'm going to go after the RPG guy. So he's going to be up here on this bridge. So I'm from the tall grass. I'm going to get ready. I'm going to plan out headshots, because as long as they don't see you, you can get headshots pretty easily. So you can see there's a heavy up there. Kill him with a headshot, and then boom, killed the RPG guy. Duck back into the water, swim underwater back to the other train car. Enemies will lose sight of you, re-enter stealth mode, and that's what you're going to do, guys. What you want to do here is you just want to kill a couple guys, hide, re-enter stealth mode. Kill a couple guys, hide, re-enter stealth mode. And that is because your objective here is to get in the helicopter. But to get in the helicopter, you have to hit it with 3 RPG rounds. Now, those RPG rounds are kind of littered throughout this map. But the problem is, 1, on crushing difficulty, stealth mode is near impossible. The enemies will always see you. 2, as soon as the enemies do see you, you're not only going to have to worry about them firing at you, you're also going to have to worry about the helicopter fighting at you. So my thought is, hey, why not kill all the humans, then sneak around and get the RPG rounds, and then I can take down the helicopter without having to worry about any humans fighting me. Now, for the most part, that works. And so you're going to see, here's the first RPG round in the back of this truck here. So I've pretty much killed all of the humans right now. I think there might be 1 left, but he's on the other end of the map, so I'm not worried about him. So there you go. I have 1 round for my RPG. Now I'm going to sneak over here. You're always going to want to make sure the helicopter's not near you while you're doing these lockpicks, because that can, if that happens, the helicopter can see you. But now you see I have 2 rounds for my RPG, so I only need 1 more. Now this part here I could have edited out, but I felt like I should leave it in just so you know your options. But I was running to a 3rd orange truck, so you see this guy up here. I wasn't able to finish him off. There we go, now he's dead, and now there are no more humans in the area. So that's really good news. Now the one downside is, what's going to happen is, even though you killed all the humans, once you actually start firing at the helicopter, there are going to be reinforcements. But you're going to see there is a way around that. There's a way to basically force yourself a checkpoint, which will really help you out. Alright, so anyway, now I'm running into this building here. There's another orange crate, and I'm hoping that there's an RPG round in there. Unfortunately, as I was picking the lock, the helicopter somehow saw me. So now I'm going to put myself in a really risky situation. I'm going to pick this lock, and there's not even an RPG in there. So all of that was wasted. So the reason I left that in there is so that you guys can learn from my mistakes. Do not waste your time on that orange crate. It's unnecessary. We already have 2 RPG rounds from the 2 orange crates we did open. The 3rd RPG round we're going to pick up from the enemy that we killed that had the RPG. So remember I said, remember where he is when you kill him. For me, he was on the bridge. So now, as soon as I lose the helicopter, I'm going to make my way onto that bridge, pick up his RPG round, and then I'll have 3. And then as long as you don't miss, that's all you'll need. So you'll see right here, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to use my C4, but that was just abysmal. I completely missed. So you don't want to rely on that. It's much easier to hit him with the rocket launcher than it is the C4. So anyway, now that I'm back in stealth mode, I'm going to go ahead and go up onto the bridge, because that's where I killed the RPG guy. I'm going to pick up his round. So there you go. Now I have 3 RPG rounds, and I'm ready to start fighting the helicopter. So what you want to do now is pick a location where you can easily fire off 3 shots, but also have a contingency plan. So right now, the reason I'm standing here is because I can pull off the shots, but I want to make sure I'm near the water, because if he starts firing on me, I want to jump in the water. So you see, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I shot him once, and I jumped in the water. And I'm just going to rinse and repeat. I'm going to jump out again. I'm going to shoot him. So that's twice, and now I'm going to get back in the water. Now here is where the reinforcements will come in. So this might make things a bit harder. But you're just going to use the same strategy. You're just going to shoot him once, get in the water. Shoot him once, get in the water. And then you'll always be able to re-enter stealth mode as long as you swim around for a bit. So now you see I'm about to go after the third shot. And then once you hit him with that third shot, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to get yourself into a position where you can latch onto him with your rope. And this is probably the hardest part. This is the part that took me quite a bit. Basically, I'm running around right now trying to figure out how to do this. The good news is, here's the thing. As soon as you latch on with your rope, you'll get a checkpoint. Because the problem is, with all the reinforcements around now, once you latch on, you can no longer shoot your weapon. And that basically just makes it open season for you. So once you latch onto the helicopter, you're probably going to get killed. So you see right here, this is where I'm making my move for it. I hopped back up into the tall grass. My plan is to hop on top of this blue train car, latch onto the helicopter, and hopefully not die. Now you're going to see what happens is I do latch onto the helicopter. Unfortunately, I do die. But like I said, the second you latch on, you will get yourself a checkpoint, so you won't have to worry about doing any of this again. So all you got to do is just be careful, get yourself in a position where you can latch on, and that'll do it. So you see right here, I did it. I'm going to start crawling up, and then like I said, I got killed. This is where I started freaking out, yelling at my TV. But then luckily, like I said, you will get a checkpoint the second you latch on, and then you'll be able to crawl up no problem. They'll still be shooting at you, but they won't be able to kill you. Or they can kill you, but as long as you get up fast enough, you're fine. And then, like I said, since you have the checkpoint, you don't have to worry about doing all that crap again. Now you're going to go ahead and fight him, and that'll trigger the end of the level. So thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you get the chance. I really hope this strategy helped you out. If it did, let me know by showing your support to the channel. And yeah, I will see you in Chapter 9, which is the final chapter of Lost Legacy.
Get the tusk for them. Careful! Don't!
Ma'am? You're looking well.
What the hell have you done with my company?
Made it profitable, for starters.
I think that was a rhetorical question, love.
I should have shot you back on that godforsaken island.
I wish you had. Would have spared us the sight of watching you turn tail and run.
All right, just hash your shit out on your own time, okay? Tusk, please.
You two? Partners? Either you've got a piss-poor memory or you're even more desperate than I thought.
Jeez, I'm just getting it from all sides today, aren't I?
I'm not the one reduced to hustling weapons to ragtag insurgents.
Ah, there it is, eh? There it is. Always thinking too small. You really think I would have traded this in exchange for munitions?
I don't give a shit. Hand over the tusk.
Pals, pals. You're gonna miss the fireworks, man.
I won't ask twice.
Cats.
Gun! Nice shot.
Thanks.
Pattern's a little wide. You
Get
could...
the hell off me.
Yeah, all right. Mind if see that first? Hi, a third of that is mine as well?
You're splitting Chloe's share.
Okay. I know you're new to this, but that's not exactly how it works.
Consider it a service charge.
Hang on a goddamn second.
It's a bomb.
What?
A Sav traded the tusk for a bomb.
Fireworks.
This is big.
Yeah. Those tracks run right through the city. Through the market.
So we'll find the nearest town. Notify the authorities.
It'll be too late. that goes off, it'll kill thousands.
And that is a terrible shame. But we did get what we came for.
What? You are not seriously going after that train. Okay, fine. Fine, you have a plan?
Doesn't seem to be much of a requirement in this organization.
Are you really going to let her do this?
No, I mean, she's got a valid point. Shit, I don't know, okay?
This is not our fight. You said so yourself. Even if you catch that train, what happens? Disarming the bomb is impossible.
You're right.
Good. Good, so we'll call the authorities
This
and...
isn't our fight. It's my fight. That bomb detonates in the city. It'll spark civil war. I can't walk away. I'm tired of walking away.
You'll die.
I can live with that. Hey. Save my share of the task. Okay? Just in case, right?
What? You're not gonna leave me back there with her?
Out.
No.
I call shotgun.
Fine. I'll sit in the back.